In this video, we will give information about own time out of the United States, give information about own material status and spouse, and complete Part 8 and Part 9, questions 1 through 7 of Form N-400. Hello everyone, thank you for joining this channel. I'm Dr. Hernandez-Smith. This channel is dedicated to English language learners where they can go and find ESL lessons. In this video, we will use Cambridge 1, Ventures 3rd edition, Level 4, Teacher Resources, Citizenship and Civics worksheets. Here is the Cambridge 1 website. Scroll down until you see Ventures 3rd edition. Ventures 3rd edition. Click on Ventures 3rd edition Level 4. Click on Teacher Resources. Click on Citizenship and Civic worksheets. You can download the worksheets here. Worksheet 6, Introduction to Part A and Part 9, questions 1 through 7. Part 8 asks about time you have spent outside the United States. Part 9 asks about your marital history. Both of these parts and many other questions on the N-400 application ask about your past. For your answers, use the past tense form of the verb. It is not necessary for you to have perfect grammar at your USCIS interview, but you should try to speak as correctly as possible so that the interviewer will understand if you are talking about the past or present. 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 Past. Past tense example. Spend. Spent. I spent 27 days out of the United States during the past 5 years. Take. Took. I took 3 trips out of the United States during the last 3 years. Leave. Left. I left on January 22nd, 2013. Come back. Came back. I came back on February 5th, 2013. Go. Went. I went to England and Poland. Get. Got. I got married in 2008. I got divorced in 2012. A. Write the correct word from the box to complete the sentences. Annulled. Backwards. Divorced. Maiden. Separated. Single. Spouse. Widowed. Number 1. I have never been married. I am single. I have never been married. Number 2. Number 2. A is a husband or a wife. Spouse. A spouse is a husband or a wife. Number 3. I was married, but my husband died. Now I am widowed. Number 4. When you work, you begin with the present and go into the past, starting with the most recent past. When you work backwards, you begin with the present and go into the past, starting with the most recent past. Number 5, my wife and I are still legally married, but we live apart. We are separated. My wife and I are legally married, but we live apart. We are separated. Number 6, when a couple legally ends their marriage, they are divorced. When a couple legally ends their marriage, they are divorced. Number 7, sometimes a woman changes her name when she gets married. If so, her last name before marriage is her maiden name. Sometimes a woman changes her name when she gets married. If so, her last name before marriage is her maiden name. Number 8, sometimes a marriage is not a real marriage. This can be because someone lied, or it was too short, or for another reason. These marriages can be annulled. 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 Sometimes a marriage is not a real marriage. This can be because someone lied, or it was too short, or for another reason. These marriages can be annulled. B. Write answers to the questions. How many days have you spent outside the United States during the past 5 years? I spent 7 days outside the United States during the past 5 years. Number 2, how many trips have you taken outside the United States during the past 5 years? I have taken 1 trip outside the United States during the past 5 years. I have taken 1 trip outside the United States during the past 5 years. Number 3, think about your last trip. Think about your last trip out of the United States. When did you leave? When did you come back? Where did you go? Think about your last trip. Okay. Think about your last trip of the United States. Think about your last trip out of the United States. When did you leave? When did you come back? Where did you go? We left April 13th, 2023 and returned April 20th, 2023. We went to Paris, France. Number 4, are you currently married or have you ever been married? If so, when did you get married? I am currently married. We got married June 1st, 2019. Number 5, have you ever been divorced? If so, when did you get divorced? I have never been divorced. Do you have any questions or would you like to add to the discussion about this topic? Add your questions and comments in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and comment to support this channel. Part 8, Time Outside the United States. This comes from Form N-400 Application for Naturalization. Form N-400 Application for Naturalization. Part 8, Time Outside the United States. Number 1, list below all the trips that you have taken outside the United States during the last 5 years. If you are filing based on the general provision under Part 1, item number 1A. If you are filing based on other naturalization eligibility options, see Part 8 in the specific instructions by item number section of the United States of the instructions. for the applicable period of time for which you must enter this information. Start with your most recent trip and work backwards. Do not include day trips where the entire trip was completed within 24 hours in the table. If you have taken any trips outside the United States that lasted more than 6 months, see the required evidence, continuous residence section of the instructions for evidence you should provide. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in Part 14, Additional Information. Date you left the United States, month, day, year. Day you returned to the United States, day, month, year. Countries to which you traveled. For example, April 13, 2023, date you left the United States, April 13, 2023, date you return to the United States, April 20, 2023. Countries in which you traveled, France. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and comment to support this channel. For more information about ESL classes, go to www.adultseslonlinelearning.com. ESL classes are available online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. ending at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The classes are 50 minutes long and the cost is $30 per class. Click on the calendar date that you would like to meet and the time. Enter in the details and then click Schedule Event. I also offer an 8-week ESL program. The ESL program costs $1,000. You get 40 American ESL classes. This class focuses on American pronunciation. The classes are 50 minutes per class, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Classes start at 9 a.m. and the last class ends at 6:50 p.m. Central Standard Time. Click here for a meet and greet where we have an introduction, we discuss your goals and individualized learning plan. We discuss your schedule and the times you would like to meet and payment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.